Now, ladies and gentlemen, get your ears ready, get your mind ready. This is the man that's going to do something really positive for your spirit. It's DJ Wedoe in the mix at grooveradio.com. Go!
What does it take to be a hip DJ? Well, first you have to know that the discs that these DJs spin aren't compact discs, but old-fashioned records. And that DJ stands for disc jockey. Cutting, scratching, mixing, and dumping. Cutting, scratching, mixing, and dumping. Cutting and scratching and mixing and dumping. And cutting and scratching and mixing and dumping. And cutting and scratching and mixing and dumping. And DJ stands for disc jockey. What does it take? Cutting and scratching and mixing and dumping. And cutting and scratching and mixing and dumping. And cutting and scratching and mixing and dumping. And DJ stands for disc jockey. This is the story of how to create and break beats by cutting, scratching, mixing, and dumping. For a hip DJ, one of the first decisions is picking what music to start with. Cutting, scratching, mixing, and dumping. Cutting, scratching, mixing, and dumping. Cutting and scratching and mixing and dumping. And cutting and scratching and mixing.